Exactly, dissemination, yes.
So let me welcome you in this collaborative online event held in honor of the World Environment Day 2025 as a part of the Erasmus Plus project's Mediterranean Diet for Overall Health and addressing health and well-being at school and beyond. And Angeliki is here again. We are also, as I told you, delighted to be joined by our colleagues from the Second Chance School of Agriniou. They are holding an accreditation. They are running a KA210 Erasmus Plus project. I think, Dimitris, it's called Towards an Innovative School, right?
Yes, Towards an Innovative School, okay.
You will share with us your experience. And a little bit later, there is also another organization. You know Adonis Vasiliou. He will be representing the 5th Laboratory Center of South Attica to present you an environmental project we have implemented there during the school year. So our aim today is to exchange experiences and good practices from our projects regarding environmental activities we have implemented. This year's campaign for the World Environment Day has the theme Beat Plastic Pollution, which was a call for collective action to eliminate single-use plastic and plastic waste in general. And as for today, let me share here. I will share the common Padlet that we have in our for all the organizations. I hope you see it. Okay, yes. How things will go today. We will present the work of the project Mediterranean Diet for Overall Health first. Then the project addressing health and well-being at school and beyond will present their work too. Then the Second Chance School of Agriniou will present us briefly their project and another environmental project they are running this year. And also, either Adonis or I, we collaborated on this. We will present you an environmental little project we had mostly regarding food waste and a little bit of recycling plastic. So, as a coordinating school, Second Esperino Epala Harnon, I will start with our project, the Mediterranean Diet for Overall Health. And this is the Padlet we have created to raise awareness for this day. I will show you the work of my school and then stop talking on my own all the time and give the floor to my partners. So in this Padlet, you can see here, I remind you of the presentation that Mr. Varzakas gave us during our visit in Kalamata, during the mobility here in Acharnes that was implemented in March, and it was about the microplastics. So when I open the PowerPoints, do you see them through this Padlet?
Okay, yes, we can.
Okay, so here you can revise this PowerPoint presentation and also a scientific article that this professor has written. Now, regarding the work of Second Esperino Epala Harnon, how is this day linking to the Mediterranean diet, which is an environmentally sustainable diet? Throughout all of our projects, we make an effort to choose more fresh fruits and vegetables which are produced locally and seasonally. But regarding this day, we make an extra effort to use to choose minimally processed foods and reduced packaging, so as to reduce plastic waste too. Our students have created infographics about that. I show you some of them regarding this connection between the Mediterranean diet and how we can reduce plastic waste through packaging.
Very nice, I think.
You like them? And a last one, a plastic-free ally, it says, the students. That was to raise awareness about using less plastic in our packaging. And then during the year, we made an effort to produce our own microplastics, bioplastics. We made them, there is an experiment described in this Padlet where we made bioplastic using cornstarch and glycerin. And the result was creating various shapes of bioplastics. The truth is that they were not very flexible, or we couldn't shape them very well, but it was an interesting procedure, let's say. And then the last work I'd like to show you is that, as you know, we're running a food laboratory in our agricultural sector. So during the final days of its operation, we reused the packaging of food we were using for our experiments, and we created some crafts, art crafts, let's say. So I show you here some photos with work of our students. They reused all these materials in a more creative way. Plastic bottles, packages. This is from a package of yogurt.
Yes.
Various crafts. Okay. A couple more that also needed to be approved, sorry. And this is how they decided to raise awareness about this upcoming day. This is one of my favorites. It's like an ocean. And a photo with the students working on this project.
Interesting, very.
Thank you. I will give the words to my good colleague Maro Dietrich. Present. Shall I stop sharing? Shall I make you Maros presenter? So Maros is representing, actually he's representing both projects. He's coordinating the other one. But now we will see their work and activities of their organization on this special day. Maros, do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Shall I make you a presenter for the Padlet, or shall I continue presenting it? What's more convenient?
I will share the Padlet.
Okay, I'll make you presenter.
Okay. Okay, can you see?
Yes.
Maybe you should, there is a common work for both the...
That's the Padlet from our project, addressing health and well-being at school. Do you want me to present something else?
I was thinking first to finish with the project of the Mediterranean diet and continue with this one. But if there is common work in them, you can solve them both. Whatever is
Maybe
more
some of
convenient.
them. Maybe some of them. So first, we've got some infographics and posters emphasizing the importance of plastic or the issue of plastic pollution. Made by students from NAVPACTOS and some posters of our students. And students from Serbia, from Belgrade, and also Palermo. In Palermo, correct me if I'm wrong, Pierpaolo, you took part in a larger activity, Foro Italico in Palermo, where you gathered some plastic waste.
Yes, it's true. On 21st May. Yes.
Yeah, very good, perfect. As for our activity in Vrano, because the Environment Day was during the weekend, our town hall organized a common activity of cleaning the town from plastic before the weekend. So schools had a chance to take part in this activity, and this is the picture from the activity. Also, our students, Tomasz, Theo, and Shimon, they created a video about plastic bottle recycling, and our plastic bottles can be returned. So when you buy a drink in a plastic bottle, you pay for the plastic bottle. If there is the sign of this, záloha, it's like a deposit. There is a machine in which you put a plastic bottle, and for each plastic bottle you receive 15 cents. So depending on the number of the bottles, you get some money back. You get a receipt, as you can see, and for example, this is €1.65, and you can use the money in the shop, which provides this kind of service. Yeah, and we also created presentation about the plastic pollution. First defining what plastic pollution is, then where does it come from, why plastic pollution imposes a problem, some statistics and some fun facts related to plastic pollution, as not many people are aware of how much plastic there is in water. We are not a country with the sea, but still we go to sea every summer, so it might be important to know about the impact on marine life, and of course the impact on the human health, as especially the microplastics, which can be found almost everywhere. Of course, they cannot be digested in the human body, so they are stored in the human body. And some solutions, things we can do. In Vrano, we also have a shop providing or selling goods without packaging, without plastic packaging. We wanted to go there. Unfortunately, it stopped operating a few weeks ago, so it was closed. I also wanted to mention the activity of Belgrade Serbian school. Maybe Gordana, you could say a few words about your activity.
My student prepared some posters about plastics pollution. I put one or two in the Padlet, but we have more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time now.
Okay.
I will put there. And we're talking about pollution, and they prepare at home some posters.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yes, that's about it.
It's a great job you did, Maros. Just one question. I was very interested to know that in Slovakia you receive 15 cents for every bottle of water you recycle. Is that true? For all kinds of bottles, or just some, let's say, plastic bottles?
All plastic bottles.
All plastic bottles, huh?
Yes, they can be returned. So it was a big problem, of course, and the previous government did one of the few good things they did was introducing this deposit on plastic bottles. So now you see people searching for plastic bottles, and
15
thankfully,
cents is a lot of money. 15 cents. For
yes,
example,
yes.
here in Greece, you can buy a bottle of water, okay, half a liter in a supermarket for about 18 cents.
Mhm.
Bottle plus the content. Okay, so it's funny that you can get back 15 cents on every bottle you recycle in Slovakia. Huh?
Yeah, that's very good. I like it very much.
You can get the whole bottle plus the content for 18 cents, for example.
In Athens, there is a competition running between schools about who's gonna collect more plastic bottles, and the winner is going on a trip to someplace. So all the schools are crazy to collect bottles.
And in the past, we used to collect the caps, the bottles caps, and because they have special value, I don't know, they are made of special plastic. So our school used to collect these bottle caps, and we donated all the what we have to some organizations, and they for some charity reasons they
Yes.
could buy different kinds of things. But I don't know, now it's different because the caps are really attached to the bottle now. You can't
Yes,
separate the cap from the bottle. Oh, that's
That
better.
is great.
Mhm.
But would you like to add something for the Mediterranean Diet Project, Maros, or there is common work in both of them? Would you like to continue with the other program, or it's also Aspasia we haven't heard?
yes. I don't know. I guess I'm
Aspa?
finished.
I think that first we have to give the pass to Pier Paolo, because I noticed that they have some similar activities for beating plastic in Italy. And I would like to hear some more about their activity in their school, and then I will take the path. So Pier Paolo.
Yes, our activity was part of a bigger organization in Palermo is a big city, so generally we take part to many activities about environment. And there was this competition to gather plastic waste on the seaside of Palermo, near the Palermo Harbor for Italico. And I don't know why this work is not the administration of the city that does this kind of work, but let do the work to the students, but it's okay. Let's take like a kind of education to take care of our environment. And at this activity participate more than 300 students from many schools. And from my school were 15 students and 2 teachers that were there to take part and also to take care of the students. And I don't remember how many kilograms of wastes of plastic, very kind of plastic we gather. It was a competition between many schools. We didn't want the competition, but the game was positive for all because everyone could think about how many wastes go into the sea without we know well, we know, but to have the contact, the physical contact with the wastes is something that impressionates and could be help to be more responsible of the gathering we live in the environment. So this was our activity about plastic wastes. We did it on 21st of May, and I said were 15 students from 3 classes, because it was the final period of the year, so it was difficult to conciliate between school tasks and other kinds of projects, but we could take part to this activity. And I hope I was clear about this.
That was very interesting.
Thank you.
Well done. Great, great.
I
And
would like to continue.
how much money recycling plastic in Italy costs? If you recycle plastic, it's
I didn't know exactly as Maros as in Slovakia, but we have the same kind of recycle machine led by the same Coop supermarket, but we have a discount on Coop products. I didn't know because I didn't pay so much attention. We have a card, a discount card, and I don't know at exactly each bottle at what corresponds on money, but it's convenient and useful for environment too. So why not? We do in my family generally.
okay. We here only recycle plastic in bins, but I think that only few of them go for recycling and the others go to the landfills. Okay, Anthi.
That's great.
You make me presenter, I could go on.
Yes. I was taking the screen, sorry. Let me find you. Can't find you. Oh, there you are. You're ready.
Okay. I prefer to share my screen. Okay. So I will start with the activities that we have added on Mediterranean diet for health. Here we focused in our poster and infographics to how Mediterranean diet supports to beat plastic solution. So students have made some posters on this topic. One example is this one. I think that they focus on fresh fruit and local food from local shops. And here there is a mind map, let's say, about how the Mediterranean diet supports to beat plastic pollution. It says about the general culture that involves reusable containers, cloth bags. Actually, it happens if someone follows exactly the Mediterranean diet as lifestyle, not only as diet. And here is another one about local food. And this one, here plastic pots. I think this one is generated. And here are some examples. I show students on how to make art with plastic. And we do that almost every year before Christmas period. But this year, I couldn't find all the photos in my mobile because there are plenty. So I have made a collage of this one. This one is a plastic doll, a plastic bottle of water. And this one is a packaging of washing machine. Okay, and here is the one that already Anthi presented. We also do this bioplastic every school year. The difference is that we add a little bit of vinegar and we add coloring in some of them. It's not so stable. Next year, we are going to try it with potato starch because we saw that it has better results. And here is a video that we used. It's also, it has subtitles. Let me stop it. It has subtitles in English, and it's about how the plastic can affect our human body and our organism. And actually, it says the sources where plastic goes to the body and which are the effects here. And after that, we also made use of some interactive maps with my colleague Eleni Bouza. The first one is the ocean cleanup, and there we had to search the probability of plastic to reach the ocean from each of the partner countries. And as Aspasia and Panagiotis say here, we observed that even coastal cities not directly on the ocean can contribute to ocean plastic pollution. So we saw that even in Belgrade, and let me find them. Okay, Harness. Here is Vranov and Belgrade. No, let me go back. Okay, even Vranov and Belgrade that are far from ocean, they can go to Black Sea. And plastic, in the case of Serbia, it was impressed for the students because they saw that plastic from Slovakia doesn't go out from Black Sea, but the plastic from Serbia moves and it's followed for a leakage in the wider seas and has more effect. But we noticed here that the effect is low in both of them, although in Serbia it shows 43,000 kilometers, and it's similar with other countries that it seems to be height. So we asked them, and they told us that because it's not near to the open sea, that's why they say low, because the plastic has to be transferred for more days than in other cases. And here we can see in a harness, it's also 39 and it says low, it's the same here. But for Palermo and much more Samsun and Greece, it's height, because we are near to the ocean. And we were expecting that we will see that our plastics go to Malta too, but no, they are roping from for Turkey, Cyprus, etc. And there was also another one interactive map. And here we tried to see which is the annual estimate of plastic emissions. There were no data about Serbia. Slovakia can be proud because they have 0. And Italy, we couldn't see only for Sicily, it was the whole Italy, it was under 0.01, 0.02 in Greece, and similar almost in Turkey, Samsun. And okay, here is for Celine. I didn't see if she is in, so you can follow. There are some similar activities here in the other project, but in health and well-being, I asked the students to focus how plastic affects our health. And actually, they found some connections because of the small teeny plastic particles here. And we also had some discussions on that and how they can beat plastic use. I was impressed with this infographic because I didn't expect that students will provide some facts about the people that live near polluted areas. And one of my students told me that we also live near polluted areas and have polluted sea, polluted mountains, etc. And the plastic is very much. And actually, they started to think about the plastic that are in the playground of the school. And all the other years we had a photo exhibition. I asked students to go around the playground and see how many plastic bottles they will find or plastic packaging from the food they buy in the canteen. This year we had no time because we were traveling a lot, so we didn't do that, but next year we will do. And here is an infographic about how stopping plastic pollution will improve our well-being. And I would like you to see something more. I think, okay, here is our activity in the map. But, here is a similar infographic generated by using ChatGPT. Impressive. ChatGPT and artificial intelligence is in our lives, both students and teachers. And okay, it's not uploaded. I'm afraid that my student didn't have time to upload it. So that's all for us. Anthea, I will stop presenting.
You did a great job. That's very interesting, Aspasia.
Let me
Thank
show
you.
one last thing before giving the floor to Dimitris. It's about Celine's organization, the NGO. She couldn't make it today. And sorry. They are making a recycling workshop. It's still not finished. And they are going to make decorations for their schoolyard. all these are packages that are not useful anymore and gain life again, let's say. They use a lot the evil eye, and they will decorate like this their schoolyard. So, is there anything else for the two projects? I don't think so. What have I done here? I can't stop sharing. No, I made it. Dimitris.
Okay.
Tell us about your adult education Erasmus Plus project and
well,
your activities.
We've done lots of activities on the Erasmus project. Generally, the focus is on different things like the European dimension, the environmental dimension, and the social dimension. They all mix up during our mobilities. So our project is not clearly environmental, but we always take advantage of the mobilities and activities to boost environmental awareness for our students. For example, we did a mobility in May, as I said, to Palermo with a group of about 10 students. And one of the basic things we wanted to do was to visit the Palermo botanical garden. So to get an idea, yes, thank you, Anthony. Okay, this is the photo outside the botanical gardens of Palermo. Just to get an idea of what a botanical garden is, because they had no idea. They have never had the chance to visit the botanical garden. They were really impressed by the whole thing and the special kinds of trees, plants they saw there, and the arrangement and all the things. Here in the second photo, this is taken in front of a giant ficus tree, which is the biggest tree. No, let's go back. Yes, this one. It's the biggest tree in Italy, and I think the biggest in Europe. Is that okay? Is that true, Pierpaolo? That's the biggest tree. That's the ficus in the botanical garden. The
No,
biggest in.
The biggest yes, the biggest tree is not that in the botanical garden, but is that in Piazza Marina. But they are very, very similar. They are planted in the same days. It's only a question, something meter of difference. But okay, that was
Yes.
one of the biggest one in Europe. The biggest one is Piazza Marina.
Yes.
I think you saw it. Also.
Yeah, we saw that. Yes, but I thought that this was the biggest one. Anyway, and some other photos here in front of these bamboo canes. Generally, last year we engaged. In the past years we engaged our students in projects with plastics, as I mentioned before, collecting these plastic caps. We try to change projects every year. This year, the focus was on our school yard, how to boost environmental awareness and environmental, let's say, sensitivity to our students through an activity which had to do with planting the flower beds. And we went through all the processes. First we prepared the beds. We visited some garden centers, flower centers. We had talks with the agronomists, what to choose, what to do, how to do what is best for the environment and what is best for, let's say, better consumption of water, like sustainable flower beds, not too much consumption of water, especially in the summertime. And finally, now you can go on, Anthony. Now we are in the stage where we have decided on what to plant. And here is me and some members of the group doing this planting of the shrubs and the flowers. Okay. I don't have anything else to present because also, yeah, some visits to, the park of the city, get to know the different trees, bushes, shrubs, and flowers, get an idea of how a park is arranged, and generally, this is the idea to encourage them to take care of the environment, to show interest in, trees, plants, whatever. And hopefully next year we might include some kind of recycling as well, because we did that in the past and we try to change, not to stay on the same track every year. I don't know if you want to ask me anything else, but
Agriniou is an extremely hot place during the summertime, so you need to change your microclimate there.
Yes, we need. Yeah, that was one of the things you had to take into account. What to do, how to water the plants, the flower beds during the summertime when the school is closed, and yes, that's a general idea. Okay.
And what are your next plans, Dimitri? You are in adult education. Your students are, they haven't finished high school yet. They are adults.
Adults, yes, an adult education school. Students have not finished basic education. They come to us for 2 years. That's why we're called the second chance school. Get the, let's say, secondary education certificate, which is equivalent to junior high school. Okay. And we do our best to encourage them to finish school and engage in lots of different activities. And we do lots of things with Erasmus projects as well. Mobilities for us, job shadowing or courses, but also student mobilities. We went to Palermo this May. We went also to Istanbul with another group of students, and that's all. That's all for now. Okay, we have
for now.
big plans for next year. Okay.
Nice, very nice. And there's also we haven't shown. Adonis is still not here. He's correcting papers for the national exams, and he didn't have the time. Let me share with you this last activity. Sorry. You can talk in the meantime.
See, before you go on,
yes.
There is a message from Pier Paolo for Dimitris in chat.
Yes, I just Piazza Marina, yes.
What does it say? I can't see because I was about to share.
3 giant ficus magnoliae in our city. The first in Piazza Marina, the biggest tree in Europe. Okay, not the tallest. Okay, and not the most ancient, but it grows in wideness. It's very impressive to see from above. And the second, that's the botanical garden. Okay, thank you so much.
I think that in this room, it's only me and my colleagues from Second Esperinois Palaharnon who haven't been in Palermo.
Yes, but
not fair.
You have to say, and I have to remind Pier Paolo that this summer I will be in Palermo again. So I don't know when you have booked your vacation, Pier Paolo, but between 17 to 24 of July, I will be in Sicily.
I will be there.
And Danzig will join me because we did a lot of traveling together, but never in Palermo.
If we ever buy tickets, yes, sure.
Today we are booking our tickets because today we are paid.
Yes, really? let me know. Let me know about it.
Yes,
we will sure.
Okay.
So there is one last work I'd like to show you. It's a digital exhibition, let's say, that Adonis Vasiliou and I have created for the 5th Laboratory Center of South Attica. It's the school with the laboratories that we have. And it was a collaboration between the agricultural sector of my school and the sector of the applied arts. So with the agriculturists, students I mean, made the scenery, you can see it at the back with, this is made from residues from an espresso machine and some legumes or whatever we had in the cupboards of our laboratory. And then it was the students of Mr. Vasiliou in the sector of applied arts. They created all these dresses made out of food waste. You can see from the eggs, you know, residues, legumes, whatever we had. And we created this interesting exhibition. There is an online video for this in YouTube. This is such a creative team of Adonis. And here are also the agriculturists creating the scenery.
Excellent.
They did a lot of work.
Reminds me of the puppet museum in Palermo. Museo di Marionetta. Okay.
Yes. And this is the video in YouTube. I can share it with you and see it there. Anyone would like to add something? Maria, Ioanna? This is time that we
Maria, you
try
are muted.
No, I'm not muted.
Maria.
Maria.
I want to say to remember all Aspasia and Antti know that last year Antti go with their students to the garden and they prepare salad with the flowers. That's for me
Best salad
it's
ever,
very
yes.
good.
You need to come back and do it here.
I must do that when I come to Athens.
Anytime you want. Maria in the exotic place. You're muted. Okay, she can't open the microphone. Okay. So this is the time that we encourage our students to finish with the twinning projects of our Erasmus Plus projects, right? We also have the twinning running for our projects, Dimitris.
You do?
We need to wrap up our work, what our students have done to show the words. And Aspa, would you like to add something? Maros, Paolo? Here, Paolo.
It was great to meet you guys. Hope we meet sometime.
We'll make it, yes, again.
In another project or some other opportunity.
You must share with us your project. We are finishing ours.
And we have to collaborate, Dimitris.
And collaborate, all of us, yes.
Yes.
Why not? Yes. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, from me, it's bye-bye to everybody. I don't know if...
Thank you very much for being here. Our greetings to everyone in Second Chance School of Agriniou.
Thank you.
They are all colleagues and very good friends.
Thank you. It was nice to see you. And
thank you for the interaction and being here. Thank you.
Thank you, Maros.
Maros.
Ευχαριστώ.